I think we've got the answer right to this music question, which I'm not sure I've ever done before.
You've got to write the song as well. The song.
The song?
And the artist.
Oh, fuck off! The song! Oh.
That was a real genuine fuck off.
Oh, Jesus Christ, I've got the singer.
Welcome back to the Big Fat Quiz of the Year. This round is all about the music of the last 12 months. Kate Bush triumphantly returned to the stage after a 35-year absence. For those of you too young to remember, Bush was very big in the 70s. Cheryl Cole changed her name to Cheryl Fernandez Versini, finally putting her first marriage behind her. Cheryl can now get back to doing what she does best, tearfully hugging terrible singers. Too harsh, not harsh enough. Simon Cowell became a father this year. Simon reportedly told the baby, "I've been waiting all my life for you," before Cheryl added, "You've got star quality," and Louis Walsh compared him to a young Ronan Keating. Cowell named the baby Eric before pairing him with another baby because he just felt they looked right together.
That was nice.
It was all right, wasn't it?
No, keep it moving. Let's go.
You've upset her now. You upset her, you upset me. All right? Let's go. Let's go, Jim. Chip shop will be shut.
Time for some more questions. For our next question, it's over to Olympic heartthrob Tom Daly.
Hi, Jimmy. Now, diving involves lots of weird and wonderful terminology. There are flat-hand grabs, the pike and balks, to name but a few. But what unusual phrase did Chris Martin and Gwyneth Paltrow use to announce their separation in March this year?
OK, so how did Gwyneth Paltrow and Chris Martin describe their separation?
Yeah? Is your mate? Yeah. Oh, I'm going with you. Oh.
Do I have to write it down so you can see it?
Yes.
It's a very strange phrase.
OK. Dolly Parton drew one of the biggest crowds ever seen at Glastonbury, with over 100,000 people seeing her performance. What I want to know is, what did she play on the rhinestone-studded saxophone that wowed the crowds? Guess a saxophone song.
Saxophones can't sing.
Oh, yes, they can.
No, they can't. No. Singing is the verb for the human musical noises that have words in them.
Well, OK, I'd like to formally apologise.
A saxophone song, then you must have had a talking saxophone, in which case, fucking hell, let's give up on this. There's a talking saxophone in the world.
I'm really confused.
You're really confused?
Very confused.
You used to be in the Spice Girls, you're now on X Factor, and somehow it's led you to this. I can only apologise.
So, why is he eating a banana? Sorry, that's really confusing too.
This quiz is a marathon.
He's right. He's right.
You need to keep your energy up or you're going to flag in the last quarter. Have you got Lucozade?
I've got peppermint tea and a Diet Coke.
You're out of your mind,
to...
Melby. I'll see your ass at the end. I'll see your ass in pieces at the end. I'm going to be fully tanked up, quipping right till the final adverts.
Next up, I asked you if you remembered what song Sainsbury's CEO Mike Coop was caught singing in an interview.
Was it Fuck the Police?
Killing in the name of.
It was not Killing in the Name of or Fuck the Police.
I can't read what Richard's written. It's like doctor's handwriting. Over to you.
Man, I Feel Like a Woman by Shania Twain.
That would have been so much better.
Or Lithium by Nirvana.
An international manhunt is underway after a British citizen in his 20s was seen abandoning large reptiles by the roadside, south of the equator. The creatures, which have been described as homegrown alligators, were reportedly left after the suspect was heard saying that he gotta hit the road. He is thought to have become distressed that the architecture around him was unfamiliar and was confused as to the date, saying, "Time flies by in the yellow and green." According to eyewitnesses, the accused spoke in a gravelly baritone and fled underneath the hot sun in a vehicle with 2 in the front and 2 in the back. The man and his accomplices were said to be heading for a mountaintop that he was dreaming of. The public have been asked to report any unusual sightings of a man deep-sea diving around the clock wearing bikini bottoms. More updates as we get them. Back to you, Jimmy.
He's amazing, right? Jon Snow there reporting on one of the biggest songs of the year, so just write down the title of the song. David Mitchell will get this one. Michelle, if it wasn't a hit in America.
Can we just skip this question? Because
It's making me unhappy.
We haven't got a clue.
we don't know.
So this is dead time for us, because there's no amount of thinking.
No.
We could just name a song we do know, Singing in the Rain, for example. But I know that's not what he's referring to.
In November, Bob Geldof released a new version of Do They Know It's Christmas to raise money for Ebola. The lyric, well, tonight, thank God it's them instead of you, was changed. What I want to know is, what was it changed to?
It's a reaching out and touching a reaching out and touching you, or reaching out and touching your Ebola.
It is reaching out and touching you. Well, tonight we're reaching out and touching you, which if someone's got Ebola is a terrible idea.
It's like literally the worst thing you can do.
Yeah.
It's literally the worst thing you can do. But I mean, they're recommending it in a song, so fuck it, let's do it. Reaching out and touching your Ebola. That's our answer.
The song was more about raising money than to be a sort of treating Ebola mnemonic.
But still, they could have said reaching out and, touching, near you. Reaching out and sort of...
Tonight we're raising money.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah,
What's that?
Raising money, but physically
Your boobs.
distancing ourselves from you, because for fuck's sake, you've got Ebola.
It's not as catchy what you just said, though, is it? It's not as... I couldn't see them all...
Tell you what's catchy, Ebola.
What did you put?
I've got a brand new combine harvester.
Sorry, so can I just... So you thought the lyric, well, tonight, thank God it's them instead of you, was changed to...
I've got a brand new combine harvester.
He's a plagiarist.
That really feels like they're rubbing it in.
It's absolutely fine. You're so sensitive about these issues of taste and decency, Jimmy. It's absolutely fine. If it was about a famine campaign, yes, it would be insensitive to mention a combine harvester. Yeah. When it's a disease, it's fine. It's just chit-chat. No, I thought, genuinely, the lyric they replaced, thank God it's them instead of you, I thought was the most honest lyric in the whole song, because that's exactly what everyone in the West thinks about the fucked parts of the world, global issues. We think, thank God the global issues tend to happen abroad.
I asked you what song received complaints and led to US political pundit Ben Shapiro tweeting, my only real concern is that the women involved get the medical care they require. What do you think it was? Can I, Joe?
Was it Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion with their top hit, Wet As Pussy?
That's the only way that should be pronounced.
Yeah.
Yeah, correct. Stacey, Joe, did you get this?
Yep. Whoop.
Yeah, that is correct. Maya, David?
Yep. Wet and gushy. That's what you said, isn't it?
Well, this is a conversation I'm finding difficult to negotiate.
Well, it's very hard being a new father.
Shall we continue with the quiz?
Yes, because you've got to go to Maya's parents' evening in a minute.
Yeah.
That's the death of music.
1 billion views. I want to give you a point for Shark Song.
They said shark.
We said baby shark.
The child clearly goes through the entire shark family. Not just about the baby shark, it goes through the mummy shark, the daddy shark, it goes on to the grandparents.
Baby shark's a jumping off point to get to the
Ridiculous
shark.
to call it baby shark. It's the whole shark family. And the whole song's a rip-off of Five Finger Family anyway.
That's it. I've had enough.
Ridiculous.
Sorry, Five Finger Family?
A 20-year-old woman from Massachusetts has been diagnosed with a rare medical condition, leaving her unable to recognise high-pitched sounds. Doctors have dismissed the woman's claims that the condition is linked to her body mass index, but conceded that she does indeed have the boom-boom that all the boys chase, and all the junk in the right places. In a statement issued earlier to the skinny bitches, the victim stressed that although she was indeed bringing booty back, she wished to assure them that they too were perfect from the bottom to the top.
Thank you, John. So, David, did you get this? You're a big pop music guy.
I didn't contribute to this answer. Richard wrote this.
I wrote this in collaboration with Ben Elton.
What did you write?
Bass song that widens the parameters for objectification. Thank you.
Lastly in this round, what did the voice of Thomas the Tank Engine, Ringo Starr, angrily say he wouldn't do after the 20th of October 2008? What did voice of Thomas the Tank Engine, Ringo Starr, angrily say he wouldn't do after the 20th of October 2008?
Ejaculate into his mouth.